Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I made a fool of myself.
He is a fool. We're just grindmaxing here, just fighting Pokemon. The last episode was literally just us yapping, doing nothing of interest.
Oh god, the fucking filler episodes. What is this, Bleach?
Yes.
What is this, fucking Naruto? Oh god. You know what? It's amazing that how many people love Bleach and Naruto for all its fucking filler bloat, and One Piece. Does One Piece have filler?
Yes.
A lot of filler? Okay. It's so amazing. Okay, let me finish this and then we can go from there. That those three I just listed have so much fucking filler that people still love the shit out of those episodes. And then, what, Dragon Ball Z barely has any fucking filler? And then if there's a filler episode of Dragon Ball Z, it's the fucking, like, worst episodes ever or something like that.
What do you
It's
mean?
bizarre.
Okay. I don't even remember it.
No, I'm saying that, like, I'm saying, like, the majority of what people, like, people, okay, prime example, the Garlic Jr. Saga. I liked the Garlic Jr. Saga, but that was filler, and people did not like it on a majority. But these are the same people that probably like Bleach filler and Naruto filler, and they like those shows a lot. It makes no sense!
I still don't get it because you know why? It's the Garlic Jr. kind of ties in and you know, does a lot of lore dumping and like interesting
Yes,
stuff.
with
It's
Vegeta.
just kind of ties in everything into the same world so well. And
Like, I mean, if, like, I'm a Gohan and Piccolo fan, and Gohan and Piccolo were sweet in it, and, you know, I like Krillin, too. And then Vegeta had his own little side sexual arc, stalking Goku in space, or trying to find him. But my point is, it's like, you guys have a problem with this tiny filler arc, but you still watch all these big fucking filler shows and say they're the greatest things ever? Like fucking Naruto? Get the fuck out of here.
yeah, the Naruto filler is
Get outta
absolute
here!
garbage. I never got to the filler arcs for Bleach. I think I watched like 60 episodes, and I was so
Listen,
done.
the first arc is the best arc. That's it. And then the rest becomes major filler for a long time. They have literal lists online of what episodes to skip and tell you what's manga or canon or whatever, and they're like, watch these. So let me just skip 40 episodes at a time. And yet, you know, Dragon Ball Z, you just have to worry about like 10 episodes of a filler. And Dragon Ball Z had over 200 episodes, so it's not even that big of a deal to watch something like that. Because Garlic Jr. Saga, I thought was pretty
True,
cool.
I agree.
But like Naruto, you had the tuning exams, which was great, and then you have to wait until Naruto and Sasuke fight, and then after that, it's just fucking boring as shit until. Oh god, I can't remember. They're fucking. Does Sasuke's brother come after that or before? I don't remember. Itachi,
Yeah,
like
he's
Itachi.
in the same window.
Okay, so that's it. And then there's like 8 other seasons of Naruto. It doesn't even fucking matter.
True.
And then, you know, you watch Naruto Shippuden, and it's like, oh, it's
Don't you
good.
want me to say shit
great.
damn?
Shippuden? And I'm like, okay, it probably really is good. And then they're like, okay, Boruto, not so good.
Oh yeah, Boruto's absolute brain rot trash. I don't know.
Oh, we learned air cutter, dude.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
But Boruto. Damn.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay, One Piece filler.
Anyway,
I can extend on that. Since I kind of consumed almost like 800 episodes during a span of 13 months or something like that, but I kind of stopped for like 6 months now. I'm not touching that shit. And
yeah, that's how it goes. Yep.
the filler, some of the filler, it kind of ties in really nicely. It opens up like these different storylines and avenues. And what I can say, Oda, what he did with his fillers is quite smart. Instead of being like this cameos, these, I don't know, fan service bullshit or whatever, all of those characters that Luffy interacts with his crew, each time, like the filler episodes, I check like this list, of course, also like which episodes to skip, you know, which arc is like has these kind of parts where it's just kind of blank space, you can just go ahead and forward it. And all the filler that I watched those, I was really entertained. And the thing is, at certain points I knew, I was like, okay, this looks like filler. But the starts go out so like serious, I was like, okay, this could tie up into the main story. And behold, I go into the list and I see, yeah, this is filler. 6 episodes. I watch it, and all those 6 episodes, okay, 2 of them gonna be meh, but all the other ones are just like, yo, this is actually peak. And at the end of it, the filler episode shows like 10 minutes straight of the next arc's preparation, what they gonna do. Like, maybe they show the villain, you know, he's prepping, he's going in a ship. Yes, the shipment is ready, my lord. We'll be sending this smile fruits to Kaido as soon as possible. Good, the shipment will please the sea emperor of the sea, and we will get our massive payment. Also, the Straw Hats have destroyed one of their factories here. It's like, everything kind of types in. Of course, it's just a little, how to say, a little dab of salt or pepper or whatever. Insert your favorite spice, you know, to encapsulate the viewer and trick them to thinking that, oh, this was kind of important and everything. But it's done in such a subtle and nice way. I was completely okay with it, and I ended up watching most of the like filler shit.
Well, you know, I guess if they, all I'm gonna say is if by what you said, if they did it right, if they made the fillers somewhat tie into the main arc in some way, and not just, you know, like you say, you get those cameos, and they come in and you never see them again, then that's a problem. But you know, if they manage to keep those cameo characters, you know, going, then it kind of means like, you know,
yeah.
Like, hey, it's that guy. Okay, I took the time to watch this filler shit, and it was actually worth it. They pay off, and somehow maybe they're actually in the main canon in some way, shape, or form.
Dude, I was like big.
I'm okay with that. But you know, it's funny that I say that, but when you watch the Garlic Jr. saga, you never hear them talk about Garlic Jr. after that filler arc ever again. So I don't know. It just depends. If it's good filler writing and it can happen, it's fine, then okay. Like I said, Bleach has a ton of that, and I don't know, I'm not a big Bleach fan, but you know, I'm watching it here and there, and I don't have the eyes to know if it's filler or not. I don't read the manga.
Me neither.
So that's my novice
I think I consumed enough trash content to kind of just sniffing out, you know, when someone farts in the elevator, everyone just pretends that it's not them, but I knew which guy it was, you know, that kind of situation. But I think about it, just like, I'm gonna go back again to One Piece, just I think Oda is actually a writing genius, and the fictional pirates that he presented to people, it's pretty peak. When, of course, there's a lot of cringe stuff and other things, but the anime does not equal the manga, because the manga has been having their heels stepped on by the anime for so long that they have to like draw out the episodes for such a long time. Imagine like the PR team, not the PR team, but like the animation team. Okay, Oda released 6 new panels. Oh god, and one of them instantly like facepalms. Yep. We have to make 2 or 3 episodes? No, actually 4 out of 6 panels. Oh, what do we do, sir?
Yep. Oh yeah, that's the worst. That's how it was with Bleach. There were so much time that whatever the manga writer or the OG author didn't have the material done, so they just had to bullshit around in the anime until that person had the next arc
this
ready.
This is the problem with the hype grabs in Japanese media. One good manga comes out, few people buy it, then their second episode comes out, okay, they don't buy it. Okay, let's just say 6 months pass. You get a few, like, how to say, light novels out, or like the manga books.
Yeah.
And suddenly it picks up speed so much, it hits like a million sales, and when it's at the million sales part, like all these fucking anime studios are just kind of, you know, have like a threshold meter showing up on their radars. Okay, what anime is hitting peak right now? It's fresh on the shelves. We gotta adapt it into an animation right now.
Yep. Yeah, and guess what? Fucking was that? That's how Blue Lock was, right?
It's Blue Lock. That's the main problem right now with me. I mean, it was like the most sold manga for 22 or the 23rd year. It even overwent One Piece, which was hard to do already. They overtook One Piece and overtook Gege's cringe Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh my god, yeah, fuck that. At least the anime I did not like. I'm sure maybe the manga's good.
The manga, I have how many books? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And each one I've read currently, each one I can see the genius of Gege and how he presents action, how he does the explanations. The pacing is really good. And when I think about the anime, I was just like, it's actually trash, what the fuck?
What about I mean, I watched this okay, so Demon Slayer, that's always a good one to talk about. I watched the season on Netflix, and when you're first watching, you're like, okay, this is all right.
Yeah.
Watch through the show. I don't know shit, and I'm gonna wait till I finish the whole show to actually have an opinion. And I was like, okay, this is entertaining enough. I think the dubbing is bad because a lot of the characters have really obnoxious voices in the dubbing.
Yeah.
I never watched it in subs, and then, further down the road, I'm like, you know what? Demon Slayer's not really that great. And I watched this, I sent you this video of this guy saying how mediocre it is. He's like, listen, this show has this boring plot, boring characters, boring everything, blah, blah. And he's like, look, it's not just in the anime, it's in the manga.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I don't even know what the fuck's going on in the manga. There's so much shit happening on a action scene, a panel.
Yeah.
I don't know where the conveyance. There's just a conveyance issue of what the fuck is happening. Like, there's no good presentation or execution like a Toriyama or a fucking oh my
or
god,
any
I
other.
can't remember his name right now. Fucking Berserk guy. God damn it! How dare I? The fucking like you said, Oda, kings of like presentation, because a lot of those.
Kantaro Miura, right? I think.
Yeah, and Taro Miura, you have those greats, you have the Odas, you have the guys, the person who made Naruto, like they're all inspired by Dragon Ball Z, besides Miura, of course. Well, maybe he was a little bit, maybe like Dr. Slump.
But he was inspiration for so much as well. Like, I mean, look at Miyazaki, he's literally just if he wakes up every morning, his ceiling, his walls, and his floor is just berserk everywhere.
Berserk Casca full body pillows. But anyway, I was just saying it's like
Demon Slayer mid? Yes, I agree.
Well, I just find it when you have both options of the show or series and they both are mid, that really sucks. Like, Berserk has the only anime that's good as the OG, and that has its flaws as well.
Of course.
I'm not.
Is it the
a stranger
old one?
to it. But it still does a good job, sending the message. But if you look at the manga, you're like, holy fuck, this is amazing. Yeah, and you can say that for like Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z or something.
You look at the manga, you actually, like the Berserk one, I received like this huge big tome book one for my friend.
Yes, those are the best.
I borrowed it, I was reading it, and I remember all these funny haha or like in video clips where it's just reference in Berserk. I was like, oh, this looks such nice, dark and stuff like that. And then I read it, I was just like, this is some of the most gut-wrenching and soul-crushing shit I have ever read in my life. This is literally Dostoevsky and other assholes from Europe in the dark times.
Yep. Yeah, and it's fucking amazing. Yeah, that's the thing with that story, is that it starts subtle, and then it just gets crazier and crazier as you go on. But it's like sometimes you can get lucky when both the anime and the manga are both great in their own right, and that's what Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z was, for sure. Yeah. Please, you mean to fucking tell me that not like the mass populace outside of Japan read the manga first? Fuck no, they watched the shows first. Of course. And they're like, holy fuck, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z are fucking amazing. I want to read the manga. Yeah. Because this shit was like becoming huge in the West, Yeah.
I think one of the first mangas I actually read in the same topic was the Demon Slayer one. And boy, oh boy, oh Jesus Christ, the writing was just going downhill every single panel. I was just like, why am I doing this? You know why I'm doing this? Because I want to get to the end of it and don't care about it. And you know what? It was
Yeah,
like
I remember
such a
your-
freeing
yeah.
experience. I finished it. I was just like, this is 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. I wouldn't even
Well, that's
wipe my
what you're-
ass with
yeah.
it. But
That's what you were talking to me about. Oh, go ahead.
the animation,
I'll let you finish.
like the second season, like the Pleasure District arc. Oh damn! Like the animation, everything, like execution of all these things. You don't care about these, like the plot or anything. Okay, I have a cool guy with 2 swords. I have a little Tanjiro guy who's crying all the time. I want to beat everyone. I want to protect everyone. Okay, I don't care. But then they have these certain parts where they just pop off so hard. I was just like, there's this scene when Tanjiro activates himself where he's just like, okay, I'm actually fucking done with this demon. I am like so mad. He just drowns in his anger, and the execution of animation and like Mappa did such a good job with that scene, or the scene when Rengoku was just fighting in the train movie as well. Like, oh, like okay, the animation, like I said, this is the part where animation is
movie,
just
yeah.
much better than the story, because you know why? They have to compensate with all this fucking, how to say, Mike Zimmerman lens flares and explosions, you know?
Yeah, and so the main issue for that show is that it doesn't explain anything. Of like, oh, why is my blade black? What does that symbolize? Oh, what does it mean that I have a black blade? Whoa, why did I get that? Oh, why am I doing this breath move and all this crap? Where does this power come from? And those breath moves, nobody can actually see that. Nothing's actually happening when that flashy breath animation comes out of them. Nothing's actually. It's just a way to emphasize anime style of what's actually happening, like in them. But it's like nothing's explained. And then like Tanjiro is this like, oh, I'm a super nice guy. I help everyone. I don't have any really bad arcs. I'm like, okay, in the beginning of the show, oh, my family dies and my sister is a demon. I'm like, okay, well, that's great, but like, let's see where this goes. It doesn't go anywhere.
Not even at all. Until eventually they have to release Nezuko from her plot armor, you know, so she could actually be a lot more human, and so she wouldn't be executed by the Demon Association.
It's like when some of the villains have better like backdrop than the main characters. Like the pig guy is annoying. The pig guy is annoying. The lightning flash guy is fucking obnoxious. Like these are all boring fucking characters.
The lightning guy gets
autistic.
a really good redemption, but the pig guy, he's gonna stay goofy for the rest of the fucking thing. But the lightning guy, he's actually gonna lock in so hard. He's when you look at him later, you're gonna be like, okay, I get it, but he's still gonna be, oh, Nezuko-chan, whenever he sees Nezuko.
Yes, so stupid. That's like worse than Sanji seeing Nami Swan.
Oh,
I love Sanji though, because he's a good cook.
Yeah, he is a great cook.
All right, so that's enough of the anime rant episode. Again, you know, Pokemon. Fuck Pokemon. See you on the next episode.